So we're just going to work with the hands and arms for a bit. So if you just sit on a chair with a hard surface underneath that you can feel the contact of your sit bones against comfortably, and feel your head as it goes antagonistically away from that. We're going to just put our hands on the table, fingertips pointing away and elbows away from fingertips. And we're just going to focus on those directions primarily and really just expand our awareness a bit by being attentive to the contact of your hands on the table. So you can sit with that for a minute just to get started with using your attention in a constructive way for right now before we start to really direct. So just paying attention to your hands on the table. You can layer on top of that, being attentive to your feet against the floor. So just all four of those points of contact you can hold in your awareness, and that will expand your awareness a bit, and it'll let your whole system start to quiet down a bit so that our directions can be even more effective. And just by being more attentive to those points of contact, you might feel some improvements happening or some changes. Just by noticing my hands and my feet and staying present to the room and my environment, I feel my breathing change, and I feel my voice use change a bit. You might not be able to directly pinpoint what is letting go exactly, but you don't need to worry about what exactly is happening. If you just feel a little lighter in some way, that means that there's lengthening going on and that the system's improving, and that's good. That's where you want to be, and you don't have to worry about figuring anything else out, so you're on the right track. So just holding those 4 points in your awareness still, you can start to give some more deliberate directions. So you can just ask that your fingertips go away from your elbows, and you can ask for your elbows to go away in turn from your fingertips. And so just asking for length along the forearms and across the hands and along the fingers. So lengthening from your fingertips away from your elbows. And in turn, you can ask your elbows to come out of your back, which will encourage the upper arm to lengthen from your shoulder down to your elbows, through across your forearms, your hands contacting the table. And that will let, in addition to just letting your forearms undo and lengthen and your entire arm to lengthen, that's all interconnected with the front of your whole shoulder girdle and your chest opening up, and of course your back, your upper back. All of that's going to start to undo just as your fingertips, your forearms, your elbows, all those points of contact along the arm are going to let go into length. And if you have anything that's letting go, that's going to trigger in turn other lengthening responses that might be more subtle. And at a certain point, they might not be so subtle once you know a bit more what you're doing and have more experience and have done more work already.